All right. Now that that's out of the way, hello everybody. SuperIcee here. It's been a while since I've last streamed something, so I figured might as well put something on the docket. How's it going? You're right, Ken. It has been too long. Thanks for showing up, by the way, and thanks to the two people I follow, including you, Franks. Nice to see my teammates show up and show some support. So how about we just go and talk about what's going on here? So, as you know, October is gonna have Crash 4. So you know what? I figured I finished Crash 3. Might as well do what was Crash 4 before actual Crash 4. So we're gonna spend 2 hours here, 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday, barring any other supplements around this time. We're gonna go in 106% Wrath of Cortex. Or not, as I see the controller does not want to work right now. Yeah, I thought I had to fix this issue. If you had planned something for Draw Your Squad, sure. Just a second while I try to figure out why this thing is not picking up the controller for some reason. Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at, Springs. I see those evil eyes. Oh gosh, Vic's idea. Okay. That's right, we did talk about that last night. There's no audio coming up on the feed? Huh. That is odd. Huh. No game audio, huh? Thank you for the follow. H God Burner. I think I know who that is.
It cannot be. Oh, no.
What's going on? Oh no! Crash! Look out!
Is everyone all right? It appears that my evil twin brother Uka Uka is up to his no-good tricks again. I must find out what he is planning. I'll meet up with you later.
Hello, my feeble brother.
You have gotten my attention, Uka Uka. What kind of diabolical scheme do you and Dr. Cortex have planned this time?
No schemes, just some old familiar faces dropping by for a visit.
No, not the elementals. Uka Uka, why did you release them? Don't you know what happened the last time they were free?
So they were responsible for a few earthquakes, floods, and that little ice age a couple of centuries back. You worry too much, brother.
You cannot restrain them, Uka Uka. They are far too dangerous. This could spell disaster for us all.
On the contrary, Aku Aku, it spells disaster for you and that precious planet you care so much about. Destroy him!
You won't get away with this.
Who's going to stop us?
Crash, Coco, it is just as I feared. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have freed a group of destructive masks known as the Elementals. We must find a way to stop them before they destroy the Earth and all of its inhabitants. The only way to stop the Elementals' destructive nature is to imprison them with the use of ancient crystals. Each elemental can be returned back to their hibernation state with a total of 5 crystals. We must act quickly. Coco, what is the status of the new portal chamber you've been working on?
It's almost finished. A few little adjustments here and there, and it'll be ready to go.
Well done, Coco. This gives us the ideal opportunity to test it. We must hurry.
operational.
It's time we evened up the odds in our favor.
Crash Bandicoot, my old nemesis. How the heck are you? Still gathering crystals? Old habits die hard, don't they? My days are being spent on something much more intriguing. Meet Crunch, my newest creation.
This is the creature who keeps sabotaging your master plan? Ha! You gotta be kidding. I'll exterminate this field rat in no time.
Now, Crunch, your time with Crash will come soon enough. Isn't he brilliant? A testament to my true scientific genius. A real Bandicoot warrior. Unlike you, Crash. Oh well, we all make mistakes. Ta-ta for now.
See, the opening cutscene is finished. Still working on trying to figure out if audio is coming through or not. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, did it actually come through? Okay. Whatever I did fixed it, so.
A Universal Interactive Studios production. Developed by Traveler's Tales. Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex.
Okay, so what we missed from opening cutscene. After the events of Crash 3, Cortex decided he's just not going to spend time in the dinosaurs anymore, so he decided to come back. And now he has a new super weapon, doing the same thing he tried to do in the first game, with the new Bandicoot called Crunch. So this is traditional Crash fare. We gotta get all our crystals, our gems, our relics, as we go into the first level here, Arctic Antics, which is probably one of my favorite first levels in just about any game.
Looking at Fuzzhead. I'm Rocco, the Earth Elemental. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex woke me from my captive slumber, and now I'm free to pulverize whatever gets in my way. Oh, don't even think about collecting those crystals, Grunt. Because if you do, I'm gonna bury you alive.
As we wait for this loading screen. These loading times were never really the greatest. Okay, so Rapid Cortex to get 106%. What we're gonna need is all 25 crystals, all the gems, of which I believe there are 43 total? As we embarrass ourselves by not spinning up. Huh. Well, that's already messing up things. I can't get the gem in this level now because there's a death route here. Recording Chris working on his finest, I see. But right, so we need all the crystals, all the gems, and all the relics. Thankfully, in this game, there is nothing hidden behind what kind of relics we get, so we can all get the lowest level, which is Sapphire. You know what, Azur? You are right. I can't get the box gem because I forgot all the boxes are on top of nitros. But we're not getting the second gem in this level from the death route. That's going to require a second run. Or I could make a mistake like that and not do it instead. This actually might just be worth it exiting the level when we're starting. Since I can't do this because this is the first time we're in the level. Making all the mistakes here. Good first impression, I'm sure. Yep, good first impressions. Couldn't even get the invincibility here like you normally can. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I already also cannot get the box gem. We're gonna make this quicker and just get the crystal and leave. But to those of you in chat, just to ask some questions, get a little interaction going on here. Any of you have prior experience with this franchise, Crash Bandicoot, whether it be classic trilogy, anything post Naughty Dog, things like that? I guess also, what are your thoughts on Crash 4 happening? As we try to do this right this time. Don't worry about that clock, that's for relics. Those are probably going to be the last things we do in this game for 106%. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to body slam, that's fine too. You would be right, my dude, I already know what you're about. Settling for gold is probably what we'll say we'll do, yes. This is Wrath of Cortex, so I'm pretty sure there is no extra gem for getting all gold or platinum, so we don't have to worry about that like Crash 3, but I'm not just gonna be like, okay, all sapphires straight out of the gate. We'll try to go for golds and platinums if we can get them. Yeah, that got me too. The mass. Huh, seemed like more. I am interested in how they're gonna go with the multiverse angle though. Lives aren't exactly a big deal in this game, but I'm just used to my kleptoness and just going for all the Wampa Fruit. Though, considering how I started playing this game, we might actually need them sometime. Oh, you think there'll be like a female crash that we gotta worry about? That would actually be kind of funny, honestly. Alright, now that I can actually show this off, welcome to the bonus stage. Most, if not all, levels have these platforms. They are usually just to get more boxes and add to the box gem total. You do not actually lose lives for dying here, nor does it count against the death route, so should we make mistakes here, we are at least forgiven. But we will have to be careful here, because some of these get pretty crafty, especially later on. Care of these boxes right quick before we head on to the death route. Alright, now to talk about death routes. Obviously I couldn't show this off the first one through because we died at the very beginning of the level, but these are usually dangerous routes that you can't get to if you die at any point in the level. Usually stack for nitro boxes like these so they get dangerous. And there's our first colored gem. Welcome to the blue gem. Now, we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna kill ourselves. Gosh, I do not remember it being so difficult to just belly flop off the arrow boxes. Yeah, that was always nice, Azor. I specifically like the soundtrack here in Wrath of Cortex. They do it specifically well. Outlaw! Thanks for the follow. Nice to see you here too, comrade. You did indeed do the thing. As we leave this level finally with 2 gems in tow. Also the first colored gem. To pause the game here and show you the info that shows up here. We'll get special abilities later. That's our crystals. Pretty sure we can skip through this. Maybe I was wrong. There's gems. There are 46 in all. Box gems, colored gems, and there's our relics. 30 in all. That's including the bonus levels. Now we're gonna go into the second level in this game's first of many gimmick levels, Tornado Alley. Personally, as faulty as Wrath of Cortex is, I still personally love it. This is kind of the reasons for the fault though. And welcome to this level, which gimmick is, yes, we're shooting tornadoes down. Sound effect that is terrible. Thankfully, it is only in this level. I noticed I wasn't even trying to go for the box gym. I'm playing this like a time trial. So you see that the number in the left corner. Outlaw, I'm just gonna keep it simple for you. Video game. Yes, that is also true. You could not hear Coco at the start of the level. That's what I was saying. Notice that number in the bottom left. This is the vehicle that has health. Almost all the vehicles do in this game. There are some that don't, and we'll get to those later, because I hate those. Shoot down those white cross boxes to get health back. Also, don't let these enemies crash into you, because they take a bunch. Which is why I'm about to die. That one, or it can just get shut down. Kind of a little late for that, first considering I die on the first trip of the first actual level. And there's our gem. Last one of these and we'll get the crystal. Very much, but we're also talking about a giant mutated marsupial that's an idiot. Finding an even bigger muscle-bound giant marsupial created by a yellow doctor who was originally going to be a clown. Alright, so 2 crystals, 3 gems down. On to the next level.
You want a piece of me, Bandicoot? Huh? Huh? Do ya? Huh? Wuss.
I like how much these elemental masks do not matter in this game. Even with the star-studded voice cast that they have, they just do not matter in this game. Including the current voice of Crash being one of the masks in this game. But welcome to Bamboozled and welcome to the ball levels. The first of 3, I believe. Now, personally, I don't think this gimmick is that bad. It's probably one of the better gimmicks in this game, honestly. Is this what it's like playing the ball in Splatoon 2, I wonder. Now, if I'm correct, there are 2 gems in this level. There is the box gem, but there's also another gem on a tougher route that's nothing but nitro boxes that I'm pretty sure we can backtrack from, so I'm pretty sure we can get both in this one. Although this shouldn't be surprising, this game is terrible with frame rates. It can't decide whether... Oh, speaking of that route. But yes, this game is terrible with frame rates. Kind of the reason why I left the stream at 30. This game can hit 60? It does not stay there. I just want to give a shout out to the soundtrack to this game again, because I like it. It's really freaking good. I apparently the other day I found out this soundtrack was done by the same people who did the soundtrack for Toy Story 1 and 2, which is actually kind of amazing, because those soundtracks are also good. Oh, again, speaking of that route, here's the actual route. We gotta be careful here, because this hitbox is a little bigger than it should be. And nitro boxes are not fun. Huh, I remember this going differently. He says as he almost dies. Twice. It's always the top button. So Y GameCube, triangle PS2, Y Xbox, I'm pretty sure. That's our gem. I was almost certain there was two. I need to check the board again, but none of the paths led anywhere, so we're just gonna take the crystal in the box gem and leave. Okay, I was wrong. It was only the box gem here. I was thinking of the next level. Wizards and Lizards. We'll get introduced to something here a little later that's a Crash staple. Also, Wrath of Cortex shows that it's on next-gen hardware compared to the Naughty Dog games, because a lot of these levels have pretty high box counts. We've been over 100 for every single level up to this point, except for the plane level, which only had 15. But that's because it was a vehicle level, and those usually do not have a lot of levels, a lot of boxes. Yeah, I get English very well. We're introduced to shield guys. You can't spin them, so you just slide them instead. Notice this camera shift. This is gonna matter in a bit, but first, bonus level. I love this bonus room theme. I think it's my favorite. Okay, I guess we can flip off the edge, that's fine. I know, that's the joke. That's the joke. Welcome. Welcome. I'm gonna butcher this name. That's the Kuga? 112? I might. I'm gonna need help on pronunciation there. Okay, good, good. Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining the stream. And now, the first chase level in the Crash in this game. What a fitty in this series. This time we're getting chased by a dragon. Chase sequences are always very gimmicky here when you're trying to complete Crash games. Sometimes the thing that's chasing you just counts for box totals, other times they don't. I'm actually not sure if the dragon does or not. So we are gonna try to take care and get as much of them as we can. Yes, it very much did. It is very early 2000s. Also, hi Par, thanks for showing up as I die. This is what I get for slide jumping everywhere. You are very much right, it does. It is adding to the box. I think I'm gonna curse myself with this stream because I'm pretty sure I keep dying in all the levels that have death routes. I never talked about these boxes, the slot machine boxes. If you ever see them on screen, and there's the death route, we failed already. If you ever see those slot boxes on screen, destroy them as quickly as you can, because if you take too long, they turn into steel crates, and you cannot break those. As the projectiles got me. Not that this matters, I've already done on the death route. We'll be redoing this level so we can actually make sure we don't die, because that's gonna matter. You know what, Par? You can also be corrected. It's a jump platform. It's colored green though, and that's usually what death routes turn into when they're grayed out. I could also be wrong though, so you know what? We're probably just gonna wait till the end of the warp room and see what happens. Might just come around and clean up too. That'd be worth waiting. And the final level in the first warp room, the compactor reactor.
Oh, I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll your bandicoot butt.
Oh, cool. So we're in agreement on that. We think Rapid Cortex is the best. Whoa, as we get to this bop right here. Also, welcome to the minecart. This is also going to matter later. There is a secret route to the left there. We're going to have to come back and do that. There's also a gem route in this level. It requires the yellow gem. Oh, yours is compactor reactor, huh? So I guess you're really going to be doing yourself here. If I had to pick, I think mine is Weathering Heights. We're not going to get there for a while. Heck, I'm not even sure we're going to get there in this session. We're only going for 2 hours. And welcome to this game's aspect, being wide open, so enemies are kind of a non-threat. He says as we've kind of already died to a couple in this game. It's because it's so wide open. They really do not matter. This game wanted to be open world before Twin Sanity was, so they designed that, and you can tell in the levels, kind of. Don't say that out loud, you're gonna jinx me! I don't know if I'm exactly John level of jinx, but... Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I'm fully prepared for that. Alright, that's all the bosses in this bonus level. Rocking up the lives early. This game is probably one of the easiest Crash games, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I just got robbed of another extra life. 99 Wampa Fruit. Let's try not to die here by accident. Ah, man. Sweet Solus. As I instantly lose it. Yeah, no kidding. Second warp room is not going to be fun, simply because of one level I'm thinking of right now. Or two in this case. It's actually two now that I think about it. Realistically, it's 1.5 though. Because the second one at least turns into a platforming level halfway through. You're right, space too. Gotta worry about space. We have to come back to this level later because there was a yellow gem route and we do not have the yellow gem yet. But that is 5 crystals down. Notice the smoke coming out of the levels now. We have to fight a boss. But when isn't space an issue? Certain Mario games,
Looks like the Bandicoot's been busy collecting crystals.
Sonic Colors, because that entire game takes place in space.
Finally, I get to wrap my fingers around your puny orange neck.
Yeah, the boss fights are also not great in this game. This one being a prime example. Welcome to Rumble in the Rocks, which uses Rocky the Mass to give Crunch a giant ball, so we have to fight him in the hamster wheel. And the gimmick? We gotta touch this boss. See Crunch touch that one and it's kind of orange? Don't touch that. That hurts. He can also do that. Normally the ball, the hamster wheel doesn't control that bad. It does not work for this boss. You have to get all of them to blue, which is Crash's totem. That summons Aku Aku to attack him, and you lose his health. We have to do this for 3 phases. Guess what? There's 3 rocks now. This boss is bad. There is definitely one that's worse than this, though. Ow. Also, yes, there is no way to heal in this level, so if you run out of health, you die and you have to do the entire boss over. Crunch is being incredibly unkind. Literally touching anything is going to kill me right now. Okay, so that's 2 hits down, 1 more to go. But guess what? We went from 2 to 3? Now there's 4. Doing this with incredibly low health. This is gonna go well, I'm sure. Ooh, that one actually kind of startled me for a bit. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take him actually hitting a rock and just neutralizing it versus me actually dying. That one just missed me. That's actually kind of upsetting. Okay, Crunch, you're just gonna let me have this, I guess. So, Crunch is gone. The boss is defeated, and we get our first power. Probably the most useless power in the franchise. The Sneak Shoes. You guys ever wanted to just tippy-toe on top of suspended nitro crate strings? Because that's what this power does. And it's only used like 3 times in this entire game. I know, right? The game took pity. But there's that. Yes, it is mapped to Z in the GameCube version.
When are you and that super weapon of yours going to put an end to that interfering bandicoot? You are beginning to test my patience. I'm working on it, Uka Uka. Listen, Crash, you may have outsmarted Rocco, but there are 3 more elemental masks where he came from. And just as luck would have it, they are all significantly more powerful. Ha! I have no doubt that the water elemental, Wawa, will make sure you never see the light of day.
Yeah, the water boy and I are gonna take you out. Ooh, I'm gonna rip you limb from limb.
Crunch is super nothing in this game, but he is one of my favorite characters in this franchise. Also, yes, Wawa. The second mask's name is Wawa. I'm just gonna say there we are close to an 8th done with the game. So we're just gonna go into the second world now with our useless power.
Crash Bandicoot, you've got some nerve setting foot into my domain without an invitation. Don't talk back to me. I'll fix that attitude problem of yours.
Gosh, rip in peace this man. Again, star-studded voice actor cast for these new masks. I think that's where all the budget went when it came to this game. Besides the music, anyway. Welcome to level 6, Jungle Rumble. This is actually one of the better levels in the game, I feel. I personally like it. Yes, yes they are. Which is why I questioned if actually Crash 4 is About Time was supposed to be like a soft reboot of Wrath of Cortex. Showing off why these enemies are nothing. I like those enemies designs though. Okay, guess I don't high bounce off that box, that's fine. Good thing for slide jumps. Another good song here with this. I'm just gonna gush about the soundtrack this entire time, I'm sure. It is probably one of my favorite soundtracks. They don't loop properly. Also, technically, there is a song missing from the soundtrack. It is only in the PS2 version. It's one of the bonus levels. We won't get to hear it because we're doing the GameCube version, so... Yeah, the other, it is one of the bonus levels. It is a medieval level. The other two versions just reuse the music from the Gauntlet, which is in the next warp room after this one. Yes, all the monkey screeches. Also, yes, we saw the Jeep. This is the first time we're gonna see the Jeep in this game. Thankfully, it's not that bad here. Technically, I'm probably gonna eat my words later because there are boxes in that section, and I'm gonna hate myself if I miss any one of those. Also, look. Something we need to use the sneak shoes for. This is like 1 or 3 times in the entire game. Just slowly move on those nitro boxes. Yeah, later on it's gonna be a chore. There was one level I was absolutely dreading. Also, take note of how many boxes were in this bonus level. I'm pretty sure this is one of the highest bonus box counts in the entire game. Oh, you think it's bad now? Wait until we get to the last warp room. That's gonna be terrible for box counts. Yes, we are indeed racking up those lives. We're already at 50. I like to remind everybody that this game maxes out at 99, like every other Crash game. Also, yeah, we just got chased by rhinos. As I missed that box. But what did I say? I knew I was going to regret something. Technically, I could die right now. Whoops, I hit a nitro. Yes, recording curse is happening right now. I am not surprised. which is why they keep giving me lives in return. I'm pretty sure we came out neutral in this situation. There's the crystal. And there's the gem. Also, yes, this is why I joked yesterday about us doing the Jeep thing for this, because we got to deal with the Jeep. Multiple times, in fact. And here we go. One of the worst levels in this game. I'm gonna have a tough time here. Welcome to the first water level. It was fun up until this point. Now it gets frustrating. Let's start listing off problems as why the water levels in this game are awful. Besides wonky hitboxes like that. Yeah, that was a good delivery. And Clancy Brown's last role as that character and Cortex in this game. Because we replaced all the voice actors after this game. Also, yes, that is also one of the issues with this level. Those mines that just drop from the top of the screen that you can't see. Because this is a very vertical underwater level. Such as that one. This level is also taking the frame rate for some reason. Annoying enemies, all those mines, like that. Sometimes you can just straight up miss boxes because the stage is more vertical than it needs to be. And the submarine, which we're not going to see just yet, but... Oh my gosh, the submarine. Yeah, no, they got really good VAs for the masks, but they really do not matter because we only fight Crunch. And they barely do anything except for like one boss, which I actually like. Very true. Yeah, there's also a mine there. They pull that on you. Oh, here's the submarine. Look at this thing. Look at how big it is. Its hitbox is even bigger than this. Shout out to me almost hitting that mine. As I forgot I had invincibility for some reason. That is also another thing in this game that does something weird. Invincibility does not last long in this game at all. It's not, and it also does not function. It has 2 forms of attack, these missiles and dropping bombs. Yes, this wouldn't suck if this was a Yoshi-type mount that lets you take an extra hit, as I just crashed into those nitro boxes. I was supposed to bomb those. Also, yeah, just note that the game actually tricks you here. There's 2 mines over here making you think there's something over here, and then there's nothing. So you just get hit by the mines. Yes, the underwater jet ski in Crash 3 is better because it is actually a Yoshi type mountain. I might have actually screwed myself out of the box gym here. I think that is exactly what just happened. Well, we're definitely doing this during cleanup because I am not coming back to this level. The submarine is way too horrible. I mean, to be fair, I could also just kill myself, which might actually be the better option. I've got tons of lives. I like to note there, the Wampa Fruit blocked the missile, so that's why I died. That's exactly what just happened. We're gonna actually do this correctly, which is we're supposed to bomb the nitros first. Alright, Part, take care. Try not to throw out your back trying to lift that fridge, apparently? Welcome to this game's huge hitboxes. I'm pretty sure I should have waited longer than that. As I die again. This is how this level gets you. You hate it so much that you want to rush through it, and then it just kills you repeatedly. It is outright baffling. And to think this isn't even the only time we see this thing. This thing comes back, I think, in just a few levels, actually. This is also the water world. Okay, but we got the gem, so we don't have to come back until the relics happen. Which won't be for me. Stream curse aside, this is actually not going well. Oh! Look what we have here. You'll be seeing something in a second. Something that needs to be addressed in this game.
Leave my levels alone!
Yes, Wawa, thank you for that insightful sentence. We are in the 8th level of the game now. Bonsai Bonsai. As it loads. Welcome to the first Coco level in the game! Returning from Crash 3, we get to play as Crash's little sister. And she controls worse than Crash. Instead of a slide, we have this stinky little sweet kick. Her jumps aren't great. She can't even crawl. Honestly, playing as Coco and platforming levels in this game was a novel idea, just kind of executed poorly. Especially since he was only vehicle levels in Crash 3. But another song with a rocking soundtrack at least. I do love this level's theme. Also ninjas! Also, yes, her spin is also terrible. Random top-down segment for whatever reason. Also, another note, Coco's can't slide jump, so jumps are increasingly more difficult. Which is especially terrible here, because this level has a death route. I know that for a fact. That was not it. It's later. That is also a color gem platform. That is the red gem. We are going to come back to that later. I don't have the super stomp, so that shouldn't do that, but it apparently did anyway. We're just gonna take that hit. We had a master, we're good. And then we die to the gong. It's the gong show out here. As I get hit by koi fish. Let's do this carefully and right this time, shall we? Why did they think this dumb sweet cake was a good replacement for the slide? I'll never understand. Yep, that seemed like something I should have got hit by. Also, yeah, I was gonna have to die anyway. I forgot about that box under the nitro crates. But again, dying in a bonus room, no penalties. Which is good, because this is when they start getting gimmicky. Good to hear this glorious music that does not loop properly in the slightest. any gimmick that involves springboards like this just makes me nervous when I attack this ninja. Hitboxes. This is before Insane Trilogy. Why am I asking this question now? Oh, there's our crystal. Gosh, I forgot about slow tallies like that. That was also make me nervous. Never know when you might miss that one box. Okay, well that's Coco's first level out of the way. And we're on to this gimmick level. I forgot about this thing. Gosh, all these loading downtimes. I forgot how long the loading screens were here, but at least they're not as bad as the PS2 version. Those are atrocious. Welcome to that sinky feeling. Welcome to what you have to do in this level. Hit these boats 3 times each with sneaky missiles that take forever to aim. How many bosses in level 12? Also, yes, get used to hearing this as well. It does not end. Ow. Boss jumping, there's also all the health I can get from this one. I'm pretty sure the space pilot level does not have any sound effect in it, so that's where we get souls. Of course, that's more than halfway through the game, so they decided to be as annoying as possible first thing. Glad that is out of the way though. On to the next level, H2O.
They're gonna have to hang you out to dry when I get through with you.
Also, yes, I'd just like to point out we're back in the submarine already. This terrible thing again. Right, I forgot about that enemy. They come charging at you full tilt. Gosh, these tiny little enemies too. They're so hard to hit if they are. This song is nice though. For as terrible as this thing controls, the song is always nice. Notice how I could not hit that enemy for how tiny as it was. There were technically boxes there. Alright, we keep going until we get this right. Struggle. I feel like this is speaking for itself as why these are personally my least favorite games in this game. This dumb submarine. Thankfully, we are not out of it. This becomes an actual platforming level, which is why I said 1.5. I failed at the slot box. I needed the mask. Alright, Crash, you're going into this as a one-hit wonder. Welcome to this level's gimmick. Electrocuted water. Good job. Also, it's been a while since I've seen that death animation. And I undershot again. I was gonna risk it. I don't think I am now. Might as well just let that happen. Man, the slide jump really spoils me. It's like, yeah, you jump slightly higher and slightly farther, but you can constantly overshoot. Like, don't typically keep using this. As I keep using this. Kinda hard to unlearn though, honestly. As guess there's electric crackling happening and it's loud. Also, as I dive there, welcome to one of the few times we need to use the freaking sneak shoot. Notice that it's only been in bonus sections, not actual levels. Another time it gets to shine by not doing so. I also have to be careful. I need to learn not to hit that TNT because you do not get off in time with the sneak shoot. Riveting gameplay. That actually did not blow it up. I think I thought it. Nah, because the nice little glitch at the end of the level. That should take care of it. I missed the box where? Oh, that's just disappointing. That is really just saddening. How much wants to say it was in the submarine section? Not that we have time to worry about that right now. Time for this dumb and simple boss.
Ah! Get over here, you little orange sponge!
Because we're gonna wring you out.
Welcome to this boss. Hope you guys know how to read patterns. As I add to it, because it's the symbols of patterns. But I add to it. it how slow it is on the repeat. That's what's cool. I'm gonna make sure I don't die enough for a certain mechanic to come in, because that would be terrible. Also, yes, if you stay on these platforms too long, they fall. That is also a thing that happens. Crunch. The bubble things all around. That boss is dumb, but it gives us probably the most useful power-up of all Crash history. The double jump.
You are making a mockery of me in front of my minions. Not only have you defeated the elemental masks, but you are still collecting those worthless crystals. Well, you've gotten this far, and this is as far as you're gonna get. Pyro, the fire elemental, will see to that.
Oh, Cortex, come on! I don't need some flaming mask to help me. I can take Crash on by myself.
Crunch, you will do as I say. You and Pyro will vanquish Crash and his annoying friends.
Somebody's getting full of themselves. Alright. Warp room number 3. Let's get progress out of the way. Welcome to the Gauntlet.
I realize my brethren have had some trouble with you, my little orange friend, but I'm not quite sure why. Is it getting hot in here? Is it safe to be wearing that fur? It looks flammable!
Also, hi, Mark Hamill. Yes, we got you for this game too for some reason. Hello, Joker. Again, A-list actors for masks that don't do much. Also, welcome to the Gauntlet, aka we're taking the frame rate right now. But no, this level's pretty cool. Also, I have to get used to actually having a double jump right now because that is throwing me off. I forget how fast these things come up. I'm just getting hit by everything. Love how it's at 60 right now. It's not gonna stay that way. That's just how this game is. No, it's not this part that has the stuff under the platform. It's this part. I do hate that they pull this. Especially since the camera here is terrible. But this is an aptly named gauntlet. I wouldn't say it's mind-numbingly difficult, but it is a challenge if you're not careful. Also, welcome to another stage in this game with a high box count for some reason. That is just this game in general. It's like, we had Crash 2 and 3, we're getting over 100 was a luxury, and then we missed the bonus platform for some reason. Mass well spent, as I almost die again. There's a colored gem in this level, by the way, and I'm pretty sure it is on a death route, so I don't think we're getting that now. Though I have been proven wrong multiple times today when there are no death routes when I think there should be. I'm just waiting for the route where I need a colored gem to get another colored gem, because that's also gonna happen. Okay, let's do it right this time. By falling through the gap. That is not doing it right. Yes, Outlaw, that is the thing that happens in this series. And it happened in Crash 3, it's gonna happen in this game too. Though the one thing I can't remember is if this game has a route that requires all the colored gems, like Crash 3 does. That is something I'm waiting on. Ah, thank goodness for double jump. Thank you, Azure. Thank you for reminding me on that. That is good to know for later. Also, nice lives. Okay, we need to remedy this somehow. I need 4 more Wampa Fruit. There, double nice. We've done it. We've peaked. Nothing else matters. I might as well just end the stream here. That's where the death route would have been. Too bad I died by somehow falling, missing the bonus platform the first time. Recording curse, am I right? Though I am also probably just that stupid. This game was actually very forgiving. I'm pretty sure that slide should have activated the TNTs and killed me. Ooh, invincibility. I was thinking like 10 seconds too early. It was this section that I needed to do that. I tried to save it for the life. That didn't matter. That texture loaded, my gosh. We're gonna need to go back for that gem leader. Next up, another Coco level. this one is Death Run, I'm pretty sure. If not, just the colored gem route. It's like they give you the blue gem in the first level, but yet there has not been a blue gem platform yet. Where is it at? Welcome to Tsunami. Oh yeah, Coco does not get the double jump, by the way. That is also terrible. In fact, Coco gets none of the powers except for the crash dash. Maybe the bazooka. Try my best to not actually die here. Invincibility, and it's not going to matter. Also, what happened to wearing Ako Ako on your face? That detail is also missing somehow. Well, guess who gets to die now? Also, yes, that is what happens when the slot box is about to turn steel. They get incredibly quick. Passive aggressive clap. I guess that's the way to come with that. I would not be surprised if we actually maxed out the life counter by the end of this first session. Well, we're not doing it by doing that. As I forgot the boxes actually count. So I think I might have screwed myself on this one. I might actually be fine with me doing this one just because of the death route, because this level is not actually that long if you don't go for all the boxes. In fact, this is the majority of the level right here, actually running from the tsunami. Oh no, it's a blue gem route. I can get both gems here. Okay, well there's the box gem, so let's go get the other clear gem on this route. Welcome to platforming hell. Or at least it would be if the nitros was still here. That's usually what makes this route dangerous. Now it's my own inhibitions, because I can probably just straight up miss a platform. Guess what? I can't blow up the nitros. Well, we just said we did it once for the box gym, so we're fine. We can actually leave the level on this road now. And undershot. Alright, folks, I might have to ask you to get your death counts ready, because we might be here for a bit. I forgot how percentage is. I had the suicide in the first one, so we'll say that one doesn't count. The death count is currently at 1 for this. Okay. This is probably where I'm gonna regret not having a double jump most. Why did they not give Coco the double jump? At least could have gave her that. You're right, I did kill myself on this tsunami, thinking that was a jump route, so that will count that as a death too. I am actually surprised that fish did not kill me. But that nitro crate sure did, because I apparently undershot the jump. Yeah, leave the bonus rooms be. Besides, they don't take lives when you die there, so those definitely should not count. That's what I wanted to do the first time. That did not take as long as I thought it was going to. Still got about 20 minutes left in this section. Only 4. Oh boy, but I get to dread this level. So,
I have a taste for some deep-fried bandicoot.
as we get interrupted by Joker, but so you guys ready to take another ride in the Jeep? Cause that's what's about to happen here. To cash in on Cast 3 having motorcycle levels, welcome to the Jeep race level. Now, it didn't control so bad for the chase sequence against the rhinos, but here it controls terribly. This thing is incredibly freaking loose and entirely slippery. If I can't, well, so much for that idea. I was gonna try to go for both the box and the crystal at the same time, but that almost never happens in levels like these. So now we're just gonna go for the crystal, which requires us to win the race. Yes, and all the regular conies are the ones driving the Jeeps. Everybody's here. Tiny, Engine, Dingo Dial, Trophy for some reason. As I am trying to fight Trophy for first place. That is one nice thing about the Jeep being so slippery though. You will probably never fall into these pits. Just so we can get out the way, I'm going to go back into this level and actually get the box jump. So it'll be kind of a crawl, but we already got the crystal, so we don't have to worry about winning anymore. Now you can see the problem with trying to get the oxygen here with weak things controls. As I've already missed the box, so guess who has to die now? Gosh, this thing controls terribly. It controls so bad this level. That is a death animation I have never seen before. Probably because I never die in that pit. Did not think they would just flatten the Jeep if that is the animation. You really cannot go slow in this thing. It has to either be full tilt or you're gonna miss something. Bumper cars. Wait, you literally cannot drive slow in this thing, otherwise you are gonna swerve. It's fine, not that big of an issue in the Rhino level because you can't actually stop. Just kind of slow down. Thanks, Turbo Pad. Good job. Just gonna drive into this. Man, Dingo Die, you are a terrible driver. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure you had the Desert level course in CTR. Let's avoid that. Box. But that's the thing, Outlaw. CTR came out before this game. Also, I have to die because I missed the box in the ramp. Somehow this will have more deaths than the actual death route last level. That'll be funny. Also, the saving grace. I mean, are we calling it mercy? Trophy's also here, and he was the time trials in that game. Heck, you couldn't even unlock Trophy until you beat all his time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, this is it. This is gonna be the last 20 minutes of the stream. It's getting the box gem for Smokey getting the bandit. I mean, you're right. We weren't. We were talking about Dingo now, but. Gosh, this thing controls so terribly. I don't think B actually breaks. It just you have to just let go of the gas. I think that would at least make this a little more tolerable if you actually had a break button. Gosh, this thing controls like garbage. Funny, I thought the water levels were going to be the one that gave me the most crap. Funny enough, it ends up being this level. I knew this level was annoying, but at least getting the crystal is easy. Hey, Dingo, you are really trying to be a roadblock there, aren't you? Oh my gosh! You can't be serious! Instant regret. So much regret. I didn't like the motorcycle in Crash 3 either, but at least Crash 3 was gracious enough to give you somewhat of a bigger hitbox than the actual motorcycle. This one is kind of just the Jeep. So, while this riveting gameplay is going on right now, how is Chad? That's good. People are trying to do this as a podcast, I think. Ooh, milk chocolate truffles. Sounds tasty. This game just keeps tearing into my soul. It's like, you just barely missed the box and now you can't go back to get it because there's no reverse function. You only need Gran Turismo 7. Rapid Cortex is right here. You're right. This is the ultimate racing sim. Man, is this the bonus mode they add to Gran Turismo where you gotta break boxes using a wildly controlled Jeep? Man, Polyphony, you really let me down. You gave us Sierra Time Rally, which was basically Outrun in Gran Turismo 6, and now you give us this. What a downgrade. I actually ended up missing a box there. That is upsetting. You know what, Ken? I think I actually remember watching it. I might need a refresher though, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that video, but I can't remember the exact details. You know what? I never thought about it. Can I question why they put an arrow box in this stage despite there's no platforming here, so there's no point to jump on top of it? Like, the rest kind of makes sense, because they're just Wampa fruit values, but why is the arrow box here? Is that a raid? Oh, hello, Crash! Thanks for raiding me. How's it going, teammate? What were you streaming today? Ah, you were doing more than Jala, okay. Ah, you're freaking work now, huh? That's good. We kind of do need you for us to have practice tomorrow, so at least with that out of the way, we got less hassle going up in the wild card. But thanks for the raid, Crash. You're just joining me, trying to finish off my first session here of trying to 106% Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex, aka the original Crash 4, before Crash 4 decided to exist. We are on the 13th level right now. Smokey and the Bandicoot, we are trying to get the box gem, and we have kind of just been stuck here for a while. If only because the Jeep controls terribly in racing levels like this. And we keep having situations like that happen. How many lives have I lost since we started this? It has to be at least double digits by now. It's a good thing this game is also super forgiving with lives. Thanks for the follow, Crash. As I miss another box. Another death it is. Do take care. You know what? I'm actually upset. I think Dingo Dow actually stopped me from getting that box. I might as well just slow down and let Dingo Dow do his thing because he is body blocking me like nothing else. Oh, I just noticed we're back at Nice Lives. And then the game refused to let me kill myself. Make that jump. So I don't have to worry about that. Just let me get off 34 box. Not have to die. Just give it to me now, game. I don't want to have to deal with this later. Avoid that ramp. Bad things happen when that ramp gets hit. And then I forgot about the one on the ramp. Yes, Azure, I think you are right. I think this is the only time Engine actually shows up in actual gameplay, because he does not show up in the ball rolling levels like the rest of the bosses do. It's sad, but it's even more sad considering his next appearance is Twinsanity, and his boss fight in that game is absolutely a cheese. He went from being some of the most difficult boss fights to whatever happened to him. That is very much a thing that probably happens. Outlaw Crash does have 3 racing games and a racing game remake. Aha! It's been done! There's the gem finally! All it took was nice lives again. Had to reset the counter. Let's see. I think we got time for one more level, so let's do Eskimo roll. Speaking of the bosses showing up in levels. I'm just gonna guess over the soundtrack again, because I also love this song. This song is also pretty good. There's Tiny. Yeah, now the bosses start showing up in these levels. As we go from one of the most irritating gimmicks to one of the least irritating gimmicks. From Roman Gladiator to Living Wall. I had to double back to make sure I actually didn't miss a box there. It turns out I did. Glad I did. I would have been upset if I missed the box jump by 1 box again. Already had that happen once this stream. I don't need to have it happen twice. I didn't know that. Oh, you were actually an obstacle. This is why I went too slow and died. And I fell into that pit somehow. Guys, I swear I've played this game before. I swear. Yeah, honestly, that is a weird thing that this game does, but you know what? I'm not gonna be against it. More Wampa Fruit means more lives. I'm about to die this game. Let's not do that. And then you have the spring boxes that don't give you anything outside of actually jumping on them. Good shot, Dingodile. You almost got me again, too. I do love looking up at the Whopper fruit counter every time and just seeing it stop at 99. Like, can I just get that one extra Whopper fruit, please? Gosh, I can't take the joke properly. But that shouldn't be that hard. I am gonna be mad if I don't get that box though. That is going to be an issue. Oh look, it's trophy. We interrupt Crash 4 to bring you Sonic 4. Goodness gracious, these physics. There we go. Stationary turret. Doesn't even have peripheral vision. It just shoots in one direction. Oh my gosh, did it happen again? It happened again. You can't be serious. Missing boxes should not be this hard, especially in a level like that is incredibly linear. How did I miss a box there? I'll have to worry about that another time. Goodness gracious. Let's actually go save first. Well, we are 30% done with the game. We have exactly 14 crystals and 14 gems. I should have more gems than that. But that'll do it for our first session of 106%ing Wrath of Cortex. That was a ride. Mainly a ride about learning how many times I've missed out on boxes and how many times I actually ended up dying today. That was the thing that happened. As you die on me. That's going well. But as for that fact, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Let's get some ending music out here as we look for a raid target. You know what? I think I have a raid target for us. We'll go redo it. He's playing Shantae in the Seven Sirens right now. Go show him some love. But thanks for stopping by, everybody. We should be back on this again Tuesday at 6 o'clock, barring nothing happens in my schedule at that point. But until then, enjoy yourself.